What's going on, Warriors? Carlos right here from the ARK. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Yes, today's post, you have a warrior, right? He's kneeling down and he's saying that the only battle left to fight is the one in your head. What I like about it is that the guy has like a square helmet. So he's like, the helmet is like that, right? And he has right here, it's very square. Right here is the eye is supposed to be right here. He's kneeling down. What I like about the helmet is that to me, what it represents who he believes that he is, right? So the helmet, I believe it, I saw it, and to me, it is like he got his helmet on top of his head, right? And then he is limited to that. That's the idea that came to me is whoever he believes that he is, that's where the biggest battle is going to be. Is going to be fought, or is going to be fought. Foten, however you pronounce it, fighting. Anyway, so that's one of the things that I see in men, businessmen, married with children. That the biggest battle that we're fighting is right here in our head, with all these fears in just being a man, being a father, being a husband, being in businessman, being in business, right? Anything, all the things that can happen. That every day we have to overcome pain. Every time we have to overcome fear, and fear is what I see that truly stop these warriors. So, like for example, like yesterday, I had to experience something, right? And I already overcame a lot of the things when making the videos and helping people, right? Is a lot of things come against you. What if this happened? What if they say this? What if they think that? What if they don't like it? What if? So I have overcome a lot of that stuff, but I wasn't aware of one thing that I needed to overcome, and it was a 10-year-old little guy. Okay, that 10-year-old. I didn't know. I didn't know. And look what happened yesterday. I have become a lot big monsters, right? And then all of a sudden, yesterday, this little guy came to me, and because they were visiting, and all of a sudden he came to me. He says, "Like, man, I saw you live on Facebook." And you know that sometimes I get a little bit controversial, and I even put on my videos on YouTube that are not for kids, right? Just to understand that I have the opening to speak to adults. And then he's like, "Man, I saw the video. That was so awesome. Now, are you going to be live tomorrow?" And I was like, "Why are you asking?" He's like, "Because I want to be there. I want to watch you when you talk." So that was the biggest problem for me. All right. Because now that I know that he's going to be watching my videos and he's someone that I really like, all right, and he's someone that I love the way that he has passion for God, now it puts me in a spot, because the last thing that I want to change is what he believes about God and how he sees God, because it's something special. All right. And the Bible says that you have to watch for these little believers. And there is a warning. It says, you better don't even hurt one of them, because it was better for you to put a rock and throw yourself in the ocean. Okay. So why does this little guy intimidates me? Is because of the fact that I see the beauty of faith at that level. That's when you truly believe. That's what the Bible says, that when you have that kind of faith, the one that isn't a 10-year-old, that's when you're going to be able to conquer anything. Think about it. All right. So yesterday I was like, man, this is like pressure. This is a lot of pressure. So I want to encourage you guys that always to learn from the little ones, to listen to them when they're speaking about God. And in them, there is a lot to learn. That's one of my biggest lessons. When I listen to my little ones, I see how the Spirit of God moves through them to speak to me. And that's why when I look at them at their eyes, when they're speaking to me, there is something, there is a special connection between them, myself, and the Spirit of God doing something in the two of us. Always remember one thing. Your kids are always searching to connect. They always, that's why they go, they go behind you. I'm talking about little kids. And they're searching, they want to connect. Always make sure that you have eye contact with them, because that's what's going to bring them peace, and it's going to bring them that connection that they need. You can be looking at you, but if you're not looking at them at their, through their eyes, that's when you're not bringing the connection to the next level. Connect with them at the eye level. Create real connection, and you're gonna start seeing something happening in the two of you. All right. Remember that stronger is the man that conquers his spirit than the one that conquers the city. Ciao.